Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Zendikar Rising yet again. What is my rare here? Agadeem's Awakening. Wow. That's a very powerful effect. I mean, it's expensive, obviously. But given that, like, it's one of the cycle of lands that can enter tapped, or you can pay 3 to enter untapped, so it's like kind of free. This card should be insane, right? Agadeem. Yeah, 28th best. Very good. Certainly better than any of this stuff, right? Yeah. I mean, Geopeat is good, but this card can do serious work in a kind of longer, grindy game. So they have to be different cards with different mana values, X or less, right? When this set was first printed, it must have said converted mana cost, right? Because I think mana value is newer than Zendikar Rising. Okay, whatever. We could go for the Shatterskull Minotaur, a fairly good card. What? Relic Axe isn't that good, is it? Relic Axe, it's fine. Actually, I love the Bug Catcher. It's about as good, it says. But the idea here, I think, would be like, this fits well in a red-black deck. This also fits well in a red-black deck. Sure. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to take the Umara Mystic or whatever it was, the red-blue thing, but I don't think so. Skyclave Plunder is okay, but flexible lands are flexible lands, right? You see one, you take one. Fireblade Charger is, it's a 1-mana warrior. It tends to be better in red-white, but I'm sure it's fine in red-black. However, there's all these, like, classic red-black cards right here that I could be taking. I don't know. Wind Rider Wizard is good in the blue-red deck, and I only have 1 black card so far, but I think I still want to keep trying to build like a red party deck. And of those cards, like, Electromancer is the one every time I play it, I'm like, wow, this is gross. Just take another hazard, I think. Scavenge Blade is okay. Okay, here's a nice little rogue. But what about the Pack Beast? I mean, it's great for party decks. It's really insane. This thing getting Death Touch is, I don't know, it's probably good, but it's not really the rogue I want. Like, it's 3 mana for, I don't know, like it's a much more defensive card, I feel like. Whereas I could just take, like, the Teeter Peak Ambusher, or, well, okay, the Pack Beast would be better, I think. I don't know, I'm just going to take this to try to discourage people from taking black, maybe. Because there does seem to be a lot of red going by. I think we're right to be in red. The Night Runner is a nice little rogue. That's a warrior, but this is a party payoff card. When you can play these for like 3 mana, it's absolutely disgusting. Obviously that doesn't happen super often, but even 4 or 5 is fine. I'll take a Tormenting Voice, I think. Sizzling Barrage is more aggressive, but it's just really nice to be able to hit the party creatures you need. Okay, well, now I wish I'd taken the Sizzling Barrage. Still not a lot of black cards, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to do that, but, like, I will. You can't stop me. This is actually the best card in the whole pack. Whole set, supposedly. it's I mean, you know, I've played with it in Jump In, and it is very strong in Jump In, but Draft Sim also does rank it the literal #1 best card. We're not at all committed to black, but we are kind of committed to, like, cheap party stuff, I think. I don't know. Maybe we could do this. Because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of black going around. You know, I could take a Blight Priest. It would be good in the deck. Sort of. It's just, like, a random cleric. Like, you know, it wouldn't be a big imposition to switch from black to green. It's just that, like, all the cards would not be good in this deck. I think I'm going to leave this. Am I really? Yeah, I am. Okay. Kazul's Fury is a nice card, but I think I just want, like, a black cleric. That's a pretty solid warrior, although maybe the wizard is better? I don't know. You don't run into that many good warriors, to be honest. And this guy, it's nice to have a 2-drop. This is a 2-drop also, I guess. Yeah, I'll take the Fissure Wizard. I'm sure that's a better card overall. Ooh, we like this Flash Rogue, I think. I don't know. There's plenty of good cards here. Obviously, Scion of the Swarm is the best card in the pack, but I don't want to spend that much mana, and I'm not going to have, like, life gain synergies for it. So this would be a flyer that would annoy them. This would be removal. How's my party look? 1 cleric, 2 rogues, 4 warriors, and 2 wizards. So more rogues and wizards would both be welcome. I don't know. Let's, like, not take Vanquish the Weak, I guess. Let's try to just, like, put on more pressure. Rebirth isn't bad. Ooh, Blood Priest, though? I know Sneaking Guide is a cool combo with Teeter Peak Ambusher, but actually I think this, like, you know, we need more clerics, and this is a ton of life, and it's a pretty cheap creature, so won't be too hard to play. We could take a Blood Beckoning here, or a Scorch Rider, which is an okay warrior, but I don't really need more warriors at the moment. I don't think I want the Skitter Sneak. It's pretty expensive, and we're not going to activate it very much. I don't really want the Mind Drain. I guess Utility Knife could be playable, but I think just, like, Blood Beckoning to refuel once they killed my stuff. Hopefully that doesn't happen, of course. What is this? Oh, it is. I don't know why. The art looked weird, and I wasn't sure this was Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort. Palaka Predation is fine, I think. Scavenged Blade is alright, but I'd rather just take another Flying Rogue. Okay. I mean, I'm usually not a big fan of Drawn as Silencer, but it's in a party deck, it's a pretty powerful 6-drop, right? You know, give something -4/-4 and get a 3/2. Okay, yes, we don't want to get to 6 mana, but if we do, it's nice to have something to do. I guess we take the Kazul's Fury? Yeah, just another, like, flexible, maybe land, maybe removal, maybe burn kind of card. Don't really want either of these. Scavenged Blade is fine. Don't really want a Rubble Fort or a Mind Drain. Okay, Kargan Intimidator I think is one of the better warriors, right? It kind of makes stuff unblockable and gives things trample. I'll take that over Song Mad Treachery, I think. This rogue isn't bad either, but yeah. I mean, this can be a 2-mana 4/2 trample. You have to spend more mana on it next turn, but it just does a lot. Don't really want the Zoc Consumption. What the heck are you? Oh, I've seen this one, but it's been forever. Huh. I mean, it's a 4-mana 4/4 that draws you 2 lands, so that's pretty good. We're obviously not taking it. I'm just like trying to remember what this card does. And like, can't pay life or sacrifice permanents. Sure, I guess. I think the Night Runner is okay. The Fissure Wizard is okay. This rogue is okay. That was my party. 2 clerics, 5 rogues, and 2 wizards. So I think we'd rather have the wizard here. This is an okay card. I mean, I don't know. In an aggressive deck, being able to top deck stuff is pretty cool. But I do kind of want some more wizards, and this guy also draws. Like, Fissure Wizard is a card I love in this format. Magmatic Channeler is insane. Roiling Vortex. A horrible card. It is like, you know, ping damage, but it's just too horrible. I'm going to take another Fissure Wizard, I think. And then probably another Fissure Wizard. No. We have a Seagate Colossus. Plenty of Fissure Wizards already. I'm thinking of cutting the Tormenting Voices I have. I'm not adding another. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping here. How many... Like, let's split out the lands and the non-lands, shall we? Okay. So we have 5 lands here, which means 22 playable cards. But many of these lands, I don't know. Most of these I plan to play as lands, actually. A lot of the time. And it's just like nice to have the option to play them as a spell on occasion. Agadim's Awakening is for like super late game stuff, and I might very well not get there, but if I do, it's going to be really overwhelming. Right? If you can pay like 6 or 7 mana for this, it like fills up your whole party. But more often, it'll just be like a swamp. Shatter. I mean, these cards are all great. The Blight Priest, we only have 2 clerics. I think we do need to keep it. With 3 Fissure Wizards, I think we could toss at least 1 Tormenting Voice. I think I kind of want to keep all the rest of this stuff. Well, I'm not taking a Tormenting Voice, given what I have now, so let's take a Blood Price and probably not run it. I don't know that Sneaking Guide is really any good. Nor the Scorch Rider. I'm kind of thinking if I want any of this, it's Sizzling Barrage. Because one thing we're short on is removal. We have, like, literally none. Drana's Silencer. I'm not running Inordinate Rage, I don't think. Those are 2 good cards. But I think if I want either of them, it's just like another 6-drop removal card. Don't really want another Blood Beckoning. Probably shouldn't run the one I have, to be honest. So I'm not sure how this deck turned out. Let's get rid of the Blood Beckoning, I think. And just look over the deck some more. I think we'll cut the Blood Price as well. And obviously we're not running 22 lands. I think cutting 4 lands from this would be pretty reasonable. Am I cutting 5? Maybe. I don't know. Let's just cut 4 and figure that's probably fine. Oh, I didn't cut as many mountains as I meant to. Mostly creatures. Yeah, that seems good. Mostly red cards. Okay. Still short clerics, sadly. I would love to have the Pack Beast, maybe even instead of the Shadow Stinger, because that was the card I picked instead. I think the advantage of Shadow Stinger is still real, but I don't know. Like, it's just such a defensive card. It probably was not right to take it. It's not going to do much in this deck most of the time, I think. I could cut it. I have plenty of rogues. Run something else. What, though? A Scorch Rider, maybe? I don't really want another 4-drop. Well, okay, I have 0 4-drops, I guess. But I have all these like cards that are going to be played at... These are going to be played at a round 4 most of the time, probably. Yeah, I think I was just wrong when I picked this. I was like, oh, it's such a good card, but like that's in different decks. In this deck, it is not good. Milling them doesn't matter. A 1/4 Death Touch, all it's going to do is like block, which is not what I want to do with this deck. I guess it works pretty well with the Sky Dancers, though. Right? They attack, you flash a Sky Dancer in, tap it, make this Death Touch. So it'll help some in aggro mirrors, maybe. I guess I'll keep it. Let's see how this goes. It's Fizzo. No, Phi 2048. Phi 2048. Okay. I think I have enough lands that I don't have to play Kazul's Fury as a land. Although Fissure Wizard is going to want to discard a land, so maybe I will. It's not the most amazing burn spell in the world anyway. Okay, I already have a wizard. They're attacking, huh? I mean, they know I care about party, I guess. That's fair. Sure? Do I block? I think I probably don't, right? I just attack with my 2/1? Yeah, no blocks. Okay, so 2 aggro decks walk into a bar. Oh man, that's not something you expect to find in red-white. That's pretty good. Maybe they're playing party, Boros Party instead of Boros Warriors. All right, no blocks, I guess. Maybe I was wrong to attack with my 2/1. Get a cleric down there. I mean, this is the aggro mirror that, like, the Stinger might be good in. Oh my gosh, what is this? Well, but only when it attacks, right? Yeah. I'm not blocking with anything, because if I draw a land... Okay. Still, the Fissure, or the Electromancer is free, right? I get back 3 mana for playing it. And I can use that to equip a blade. I sadly can't use it to play a rogue, because it's all red and so on. Oh, I see. It's highlighting what I will have spent and what will be left. Interesting. Still looking for a land. Was I wrong to Fissure Wizard away my land? No, I didn't have this yet. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh no, Seagate Banneret. I forgot about that. They got to 5 mana. Okay. So that's a huge problem. I think we just have to, like, trade for a bunch of their stuff, right? Lose my whole party setup and never get this online. Ouch. They're still getting in for like 9. There's my land, a little too late. Attack with all, or just the 2/2? Okay. Okay, we need to be threatening them as well. If they can only get in 2 per turn, I'm kind of fine. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's like a full party, right? Wizard, rogue, warrior, cleric? I think it's more important than playing this. See, it looks like they have lethal because they can just attack with everything and get in for some stuff, but surprise! I have another blocker and also 4 more life. Got him. Close game. Very scary. That Seagate Banneret attack was nuts. I don't know. I think, like, I mean nuts as in it was, like, very strong and good, and I hated it. Not they were nuts to make that play. It turned out like I had some okay blocks. But a lot of their creatures still got to trade up, and it totally blew out my party, and I thought I was going to die. And then we started drawing like good enough cards after that, which was nice. And I won the game with a 3-mana 7/5 in hand. Usually you're supposed to play those. Who do we have today? It is Blastoderm. I don't know what the Blasto prefix means. Does it mean like, I don't know. Anyway, derm is like skin, right? Or like pachyderm, maybe? Palaka Predation. Seems like it could be played as a spell here, right? It's obviously a keep, even though I don't have anything to do until 3. I don't know. I think with cards like this, you're probably supposed to, in the early game, just like give up on them being spells. And then if you draw them late, great, you didn't draw a land, you drew a spell. You can be greedy if you have the right kind of hand, and I've done that on occasion when I have one of these early, but I think this was not the right time. So let's see if we can get away with this guy getting in. I imagine not. But like this deck, you know, it does want some lands. Right? If I could swap these two, would I do it right now? Probably not. Yeah, because being able to play a fourth land now means I can play Electromancer and then Skydancer. I'll have 4 plus 2 mana, which is 6. Okay, that's fine. Sort of. I guess it kind of sucks. Because now I can't do that. So I guess I'll just flash in a rogue and then next turn do something with the Electromancer. Green, black, and white. What the hell is that deck gonna do? Clerics, maybe? Alright, now if I could trade this, I kind of probably would, sadly. Yeah, definitely. I mean, on the other hand, I don't know. It means I get the Drawn as Silencer off. Problem is, I only have a party size of 2, so it won't kill the Outrider. But as soon as I draw, like, a warrior or something, then this turns on. But I think if I could have this back, I would take it back. But that's like, I don't know. You say that with the benefit of hindsight. Of course, now I want it. In the past, I wanted a land. Now I want not a land. Does that mean I was wrong to take the land in the past? No. They gonna attack? I'm not sure. No. It doesn't have flash. So, I mean, one thing you could do with this would be just, like, not use it for removal. You could use it to shrink their thing for better combat results. I could do that. I could play it now. Their thing would be a 1/1, and I would get in 5 damage instead of 2. And I'd have another creature on the board. I think that tempo is kind of useful. You know, it's great when this can remove a creature and still be a 3/2, but this time it couldn't do that. So, it's a 3/2 that got in 3 damage. Not great for 6 mana, but it was the card I had. I can't believe we've drawn so many lands, by the way. Like, given how few are in the deck, it doesn't seem super likely. Surely no attack. Oh, that's too bad. Now, maybe attack? No. Okay. And I do want 9 mana at some point, so I guess I'll just empty my hand. Problem is, this creature does not fare well against the kind of stuff that green-black is going to be playing on 6 mana. Yeah. Like, I can trade against it, but I want to do better than that. Oh, Fisher Wizard, how dare you? I just played my swamp. The thinking was if I drew a swamp, like if I drew land like 3 turns in a row or 2 turns in a row, I'd want to be playing that last turn, a land this turn, a land next turn. But I guess in that case, I would just like lose the game. So probably should have kept the land. Really? They have some spell or no? They just want to let me hit them for 5. Okay. Well, maybe I'll get to activate the Fissure Wizard for draw all the same. Although, like, the red mana kind of wants to be spent here anyway. Kind of wish I had a Sneaking Guide now, but, you know, would I, even if it were in my deck, would I be drawing it, like, last turn? No, probably not. Oh, wait. They can't kick that, can they? No. Just playing it to draw more land. Oh, okay, for this thing, sure. Yeah, creatures. Yeah, have trample. Okay. I mean, I could equip this, but they're just gonna block with the Scythe Cat anyway, right? Unless they want to let me hit them for 5, which seems unlikely. And if they're gonna block, then I'd rather just play the Fissure Wizard and be able to put the blade on it more cheaply. Well, at all. Yeah, we just attack again, I think. Really wish this land were still in my hand. No, you wouldn't. Okay, that's sad. Oh, please stop. That's horrible. That's so bad. They've got like 10 mana and they get to pick whatever card they want out of their deck. Yeah, 10. Or no, is it just 9? It's just 9. Maybe they picked a forest? You never know. Well, let's see what it was they dug for. Their one insane rare, maybe? Probably just some removal spell, actually, would make a lot of sense. A Dreadworm. Okay, I guess. Huh? It is threatening to kill me this turn. I don't know, that one, it hardly matters. I don't know, was I too impatient with my last draw on a Silencer? I don't think I was. I think all attack is better, right? Because you know I have to block in that case. Now, like, what if I somehow give this unblockable or something, right? Anyway, I'm dead, so I guess I'll just attack. I feel like this game I drew so many lands, right? I had like 7 lands plus the block of predation, which you can think of as whatever. And out of what, 18 cards? Well, yeah, that's actually about right. Why did it feel like I was drawing too many? Like, nobody was milling me, right? I actually did draw all of this. Yeah, I played these cards. I guess it was just like I played a lot of small spells, and so my hand was empty really quickly, and every land I draw felt like a tiny little dagger in my back. But 7 out of 18 is like actually pretty good. Even with like, what do I have, 14 lands in the deck or something? 13? Well, at 13 you expect like a third of your deck to be lands, and so 7 out of 18 is a bit more than a third, but not much more. I actually have to toss this back, right? I can't do anything at any time ever. This is a lot more reasonable. Play this as a tap land. Ship back the Fissure Wizard because I don't really have anything to discard. Sure. What a wild animation. This is free. You just have to tap it, right? You have to discard something. Okay. Well, that's a card I'm happy to discard. I'll take the swamp, please. And then I think just flash this out. Yeah. No reason to play it now. I could flash it out and block with it, but I don't really want to do that, I think. I'll take the 3. That's sort of rude. Well, I mean, I guess we just play this. And then attack, and that's it. This start sucks a lot. Somehow my whole hand is empty already, and my board is no better than theirs, really. Yikes. Well, double Spike Field Hazard, I guess. Let's get 2 for 1. Don't mind that, I think. It's a little late for the Ruin Crab to mill me out, and it doesn't really do anything as a creature. I could play one of these in case I draw a silencer or something, I guess. And keep the other in hand for Fissure Wizard purposes. I wonder if I should put the other, put a Tormenting Voice back in the deck or something. Oh my god. This card is gross. I mean, this is not going to solve my problems. Like what? I attack with a 3-2 and then they block with their 3-2 and I'm just toast? Like if they had to block here, it would be one thing, but they don't. God, the 5-3 lifelinker. Just grotesque. Yeah. That's gonna do it. I mean, I was dead anyway, but... Shatterskull Minotaur is a good card. Not really relevant, though. I mean, I don't know. If I do this, I'm dead now. If I wait, maybe I somehow don't die? No, they have Feed the Swarm. I'm dead anyway, right? I don't know. I don't see how this possibly works out well for me. Just get more attacks in case that's a daily I have. I guess I could have played a land. That's a daily you can have as well. Is that 1 loss or 2? It's 2, right? Because I was complaining about how many lands I drew last time? Yeah. I don't know, man. This deck, like... Something's wrong. Even the game we won was pretty close, wasn't it? Against that Warriors deck. I have some cool payoff cards. But I don't seem to be, like, hitting them. V0 Brewhag? Is that... No, VO. This is an O. This is an okay keep. I'm a little bit scared about like how I'm going to find more lands. But Fissure Wizard to discard something is probably going to be okay. Yeah, found a land. Great. Clerics, maybe? Obviously, that's what you expect. Oh, what am I doing? Well, okay, it doesn't matter. I can play a Swamp next turn. I should have played the Swamp this turn. I could dump the Silencer, but I have enough party creatures that I think Silencer is probably going to be pretty good by the time I draw it, and I don't just hate that rogue. It's so bad. No blocks. I need my wizard, please. I don't know. I could be attacking with this, but I figured, like... I don't know. Maybe I should have. Maybe I missed 2 damage there. Ugh. Man, they have, like, a good party. And I don't really have anything I can attack with. Their 4-3 kind of ruins all those plans. But they don't have anything to attack with either, so we're at a standstill, and I have several, like, heavy hitters coming up. Right? I have like a wizard, a cleric, a warrior, and this is a rogue, so it's going to be gigantic when I get to play it. Why? Subtle Strike? I guess. Okay, you're allowed in, I guess, if that's what you want to do. Just means I can swing with my 5/4 now. And the thing is, I really don't want to lose any of my party creatures right now. Because it is important that this have a full party when I play it. Okay. Let's see what the plan is here. If it's just Subtle Strike to 2-for-1 themselves, I don't mind. If it's that and like Malakir Rebirth, that would be kind of sad. I see. Okay. Put the counter on this. Oh, that's too bad. Do I discard the Tormenting Voice here? I feel like I should. But I could also use Tormenting Voice to discard the Fissure Wizard and draw more cards. How useful is a 2/1 on this board versus drawing a card? I think I'd rather have a 2/1 on the board. I mean, right now, a card that happens to be a land is very useful, but there's no guarantee. Yeah, okay, nailed it. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of threat. We both have a lot of threat. But I can chump with a 2/1, block pretty well with a 7/5. Seems good. Let's race. I'm losing, like, my party activators for this guy with this attack. But, I no longer think he's going to be that good anyway. Like, if I get to kill a 2-drop, then great. Or a 3/2, a 2 toughness creature. This snake is now untouchable. It's a worm, excuse me. Okay. But this should be lethal now, right? No, really? What is that about? I guess I don't have lethal here, right? I see. This is fine, though. Because I do have lethal now. I think it's better to play this and go for the kill than it is... Like, they might have some card here. I hope they don't. Like, the other play would be to play the Silencer, blow up their 3/2, and just attack for 7. I think that is better, actually, because if they have some, like, removal spell or deal less damage spell somehow, and I attack after playing this, I'm dead. Whereas if I play the Drawn and the Silencer, like, how are they ever going to win? Just play the Drawn and Silencer, attack for only 5. Have 2 blockers back. There's no way they can kill them both. I mean, I guess it's possible, but it's unlikely. fine. Still lethal. I don't know, though. Like, this card could also be something that keeps them alive somehow. So, in some sense, I'm taking the same risk I was afraid to take previously. But I've given them more chances to draw cards. It works. You know. Okay. I'm not sure if it was right to play the Silencer and only attack for 5. Playing around them having, like... It plays around if they have some, like, instant speed removal in hand. Like, for example, Subtle Strike would have won the game if I had attacked with everything there. They would have blown up my Fissure Wizard, and I would have no blockers, and then they would kill me. They didn't have Subtle Strike, but then they have a different out, which is like... Well, okay. Say I attacked with... I played the Drawn to Silencer and attacked with just... with 2 creatures. Then, like... I don't lose to Subtle Strike, because I still have a blocker back. But I do lose to them having removal. You know, sorcery speed removal. If I play Drawn to Silencer, I don't know. And if I play... It's just... Who knows? I don't know what was right there. You know, actually... Here's a thought. I can get rid of that rogue, the 3 mana 1/4, and put in another Tormenting Voice to clean up the draws. Because that has so far been a card that I've been pretty happy to draw. There you go. Let's run it like that. Hanataro. Who knows? I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, first time seeing this guy, huh? Well, seems like a good start. Only warriors, but can't win them all. Oh, it's a mage. Wizard. Probably play the wizard first, right? It's got all that draw. Oh, 2 of these, huh? I might actually be discarding a Drawn to Silencer here. It's just so far away. Rather than discarding a land. Well, the only one of these I can play is the Blood Priest. Right, this thing costs 5, and I definitely don't have 5 mana. Ooh, it's the blue, fancy land. What the heck? Lithoform Blight? So it's a basic land, but not an island or anything. Can add colorless, or they can pay life to add mana of... Wait, what? Why did they take damage there? They used this to pay... to gain... gain blue mana for some reason? But didn't they have blue? I don't understand why this ended up costing them life. Oh, maybe this was the last land they... I think they did that wrong. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and toss out a mountain here. playing... Ooh. Spikefield Hazard is pretty nice, right? Kill their lifelinker, maybe? Sure. Sure. Mill me. You're just making me stronger. I mean, not yet. There has to be like 4 of them. Yeah, 4 is a lot. Killing the 3/1. Okay, that's my only warrior, which is kind of sad. Because it means this costs 5 now. I think we can dump the silencer here as well. Like, it just isn't the other silencer. Yeah. Get out of here. And I could play 2 ambushers this turn if I wanted. But I kind of do want the land to let me play this. No, because just playing any warrior is enough to play this next turn. All right, give me the ambusher, please. Look at my exile must be huge. 3 cards in there. Okay, and I think we just play this guy. I mean, I could like discard a Fissure Wizard and see what I get. Or Tormenting Voice, actually. You know, if I hit a land, it's fine. And if I hit a spell, maybe I can play that instead of this and still be reasonably happy. And no. I'm going to wait till I get like something I actually don't want for that to happen. Okay. I guess I'll take 5. But if they attack, I get to swing with my 7/5? Yeah. So it's not actually that great for them. Wow, you rarely see people do that proactively. It's more like in response to removal they want to draw a card. Huh. Okay. Now I could tap this to like, I don't know, just discard this, but that's insane, so I will not. I can also... I can attack with my 7/5 to just like get this off the board, which seems pretty good actually. But let's see if I draw something relevant first. Nope. I could discard a Fissure Wizard to this, but I don't really want to. If I hit a land, it would let me flash in a Flying Rogue, I guess. Let's go for it. I don't really need a 2/1 wizard. Okay, do they have like chilling trap or something? No? Fine. Maybe they sacked their thing because they didn't want to be milling me to make the channeler stronger? Oh, I see. They just had a way to pick it back up anyway. Okay, that's kind of bad. Like, very a lot bad? Okay. Attack with the flyer and barrage the 1/1? If I barrage the 1/1, they just sack it to draw a card. Which is pretty sad. Alright, let's dump the Fissure Wizard and see what we get. Don't have much deck left. Alright, Spikefield Hazard to kill the 1/1. Well, yeah, I mean, the rogue isn't going to do anything, right? They're going to, like, draw a card in response to this, but at least they still have Sizzling Barrage, right? And I could attack with everything here and barrage the 0/5. Or I could hang on to these. The Sizzling Barrage to kill their 5/4, maybe. Well, I guess I attack with everything anyway. Yeah, I guess I attack with everything, and I pump the stuff that gets through for more damage. And now this attacks for 4, of course. I could play a Fissure Wizard and start getting damage in with it. I think that's... I'm not sure how realistic that is. Versus like waiting till I draw a land and then playing it. I don't know. I think we have to be going pretty fast at this point. So just put a 2/1 out there. I wouldn't even mind drawing a land, to be honest. Yeah, of course we play the Fissure Wizard. Any card we draw is great. If it's a land, it turns on the Ambushers a bit better by getting me to 6 mana. If it's not a land, then it wasn't a land. That's great. Okay, this is a lot to do. Kind of hate it. I mean... The Electromancer, when I play it, gives me back 3 mana, which I can use to pump one of these guys. But it does remove my freedoms about which one to pump, like at what time, right? So if there, and I think it's better. Yeah, don't play this. Attack with everything except the. Well, maybe I can attack with the Fissure Wizard as well. They block this here and they block this here. These two are threatening to get in for 4? If they block like this, and I think they're okay with that. Okay, so we don't attack with that. We attack with both of these. So now when I pump this, it means I won't be able to play the Electromancer. I think that I would rather be able to play the Electromancer, right? You know, I wish I could have played this first, then pumped one of the things. I don't think that would have worked out that well. But maybe it would have. They kind of... Yeah. I guess I could have done that. Pumped one of them. And because, like, the block that they made... Well... Yeah, I think it would have gotten damage in, actually. So I think what they did makes sense. 4 here, 2 there, and then block nothing with this. And... No. Well... They would have blocked my unpumpable 1-3 in that case, right? This is really bad, obviously. I just need another mana. Well, another swamp. Okay, say we attack with everything. They block here... And like here, one of these here, I get in for 3. Or I could play this as a swamp, untapped, swing with everything, and threaten to get in for 5 with this. I mean, getting back a 1, a 2, and a 3 is okay. I have a lot of time, right? Yeah. Yeah, because a Blood Priest would just, like, win the game, right? I don't even have a 1. This is my only 3. How many swamps are left? I've played 2... 1, 2... I mean, there's, like, only 1 swamp left in the deck, actually. I guess I just play this as an untapped swamp. And attack with everything, but... I don't think that works. Just attack with these 2. Yeah. Because they each threaten to do 5 damage. Okay. And in this way, I can kill either of these 2 that I choose. I guess I'd rather kill this one, right? So I got to trade my Ambusher for their Riptide, but I don't know, man. Maybe I should have tried to draw that last swamp. So aren't there... There are like 5 in my deck, right? Okay, that's something. Now... I think we wait on the attack. Whoa. Tapping a creature? They must have really wanted to draw something like this. This, I think, might be game over? Oh, Kazul's Fury helps, huh? So if I play Kazul's Fury, it kills them. But let's attack with everything first. See what trick they have in mind. Maybe they're making a Drake or something? So there's 2 things I can do that would try to achieve lethal. One would be throw the Colossus at them. The Colossus is dying anyway, right? Because they have a Death Toucher. So, well, that's not quite true. I could say pump this and then throw it at the Stalker, and then the Colossus would live because this wouldn't have Death Touch anymore. But the problem is, like, I don't know. Yeah, let's just see if it kills them. If they counter this, it's kind of sad. But at least I get in for, like... Oh, I get it. Ah, right. I'm threatening 4 damage here, and I have 2 extra. This... Hang on. So what I should do then is activate this once, and then go to damage. This is lethal. So I can pass and make them do something. And then when they do, that's when I throw this thing at them. That resolves. I target this, and I sacrifice this. They really had it. Oh my god, and the order mattered. If I'd played it in the other order, they couldn't have countered me. God, it's just like so tricky to figure out what to do. I think that's the kind of play that a stronger player wouldn't have made. Like, they would have, I don't know, maybe? At least they would know what kind of stuff they need to, like, play around, and I always forget what can happen. Why'd you play this on your turn? Shouldn't you have waited till mine? I mean, I can attack with this and make them lose a creature. I think that's better than not doing it, because what is this thing doing that's any better than trading for one of their creatures? Ugh, that order is the worst. Yeah, now we're toast. I don't have any more Kazul's Furies. I don't have any, like, good reach, I don't think. Yeah. And by the way, I still haven't drawn that last swamp, so definitely it was right to play that thing as a swamp. Yeah, four scenes so far. And I guess we're dead. Ugh. That hurts. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was worried they were going to counter Kazul's Fury, but I forgot that all of the, like, except for Negate, all of the counter spells in this format are, like, if you have extra mana, you can pay for it. You can, like, pay extra to resolve the spell anyway, right? Six swamps. There were actually 2 left. I thought there might have been only 5 swamps. Okay. Well, sad, sad, sad. I guess that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.